Good evening, and welcome to Devil Dawg Prepper 12 Days of Christmas, day number 2. I want to welcome everybody in, and I do have a special guest tonight up on my panel, and I'll bring him up and say hello to everybody. So I hope everybody's doing well, but with further ado, I will bring up my guest tonight, Mr. Half-Ass Ready.
I'm Mark, and I'm half-ass ready. What's up,
Merry
y'all?
Christmas, brother.
Hope everybody had a good Christmas.
Yes, indeed. Welcome in, Jen Dever, Scott Hummer, Sherry 2A, KP Heathens in the house. There she is. Coffee first, then speak. Everybody's filing in. Got the Prepared Irishman, Robert Bates. Good to see you, my friend. So, half-ass ready. How you been, brother?
I've been great, brother. I've been great. It's holidays are one of those times of year I get those seasonal blues like a lot of people do, and I have to fight through it. But man, it's always good to see your family. It's always good to have a little time to talk with old friends. Good to see you back on these crazy YouTube streets.
Yeah, it's good to be back. I definitely missed it, but I definitely needed the time away and to rethink everything and just find something different for a minute. So
yeah, YouTube. It sometimes turns. Hello, JD. So sometimes it's when it turns into a job. And I know there's people out there probably making money doing it.
Yeah,
I'm not one of those guys.
Me neither.
But when something you do for a hobby or for stress relief becomes stressful, yeah, it's time to take a step back, man. And ain't nobody mad at you. I mean, it's we talk about you, but it's usually good.
Oh, that's good. And even if it's not, hey, listen, I ran out of feelings a long time ago.
Yeah, I know where you left them.
But no, I'm glad to be back. I definitely missed everybody, and I kind of was fair with everybody because I didn't go and do anything with any channel. I just took a break. I would pop in every once in a while on your guys' channel, and I didn't really comment on anybody's channel. I just wanted to, just pop in and see what was going on. I watched the videos, after the live streams or whatever, but it just consumed all my free time,
Yes, it does.
So, and I never started this as a job, I did it to help somebody, to help as many people as I could. And there's so many other creators out there, content creators doing the same thing, and that's fine, and I think that I succeeded with connecting with people and helping at least one person. And so from now on, it's just, something.
It's all gravy on the taters now.
So
yeah,
say hello to some more people. Oops, welcome in. Seen Jules. Good to see you from up north in Canada. And
Nova Scotia.
Well, yeah, I definitely wanted to make sure I came back and do my 12 days of Christmas. So,
I was fixing to say, when you come back in a big way. I
wanted to come back. It was never my intention to be gone so long, but time just passed by. So
it's like going to the gym, Devil Dog. You go to the gym every day, and then you take like 2 weeks off, and that 2 weeks turns into 4 months.
Yep.
Because you find out that life is still lifing, as our brother Trent says, and you have to get in the damn stream every once in a while and swim in it. So next thing you know, a few months have gone by, and I know it happens to me. It happens to you. It happens to everybody.
Yep. So, but hey, I'm back. And like we discussed earlier with the whole being burnout, and maybe we'll just have a talking bullshitting time, on my channel for a while. Because like I said, we can only talk about purifying water in this so many different ways, and I think we've hit it on the head. My suggestion with everybody is, until you get out and actually do the things and learn how to do the stuff on your own. I mean, nothing I say or anybody else says is going to change anything until you get out there and you do it. And so I think that was another thing. So
yeah, that's exactly what I did with my format on those handyman videos I've been doing, which I got to get back to. But I'm not going to sit there and show you how to build a deck. I'm going to, tell you some helpful pointers as far as what tools you need to get before you start. I don't want you to start something and be in the middle of it and go, oh shit, half ready didn't say that. Yep. But I want it, it's kind of our job as preppers to be self-sufficient, right? So a lot of times I go to YouTube. I know when I go to YouTube and I have a question in my mind about something I'm doing, I don't need you to do it for me. Mm-hmm. I just need you to let me know how deep am I getting ready to dive in the pool, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of my approach to the stuff now. But again, it's always nice. I mean, look, we preach to the choir most of the time anyway. Yeah. We very seldom have a whole bunch of new people in our chat. It's usually people we talk to all the time, but it's always nice to bounce something off of those people. They're swimming in the same pond we're in. It's nice to hear how the water is on their side sometimes,
Yeah. Absolutely. So, but yeah, it's good. It's good seeing you, and everything was good for Christmas with you and the family.
Oh yeah, man. Again, I keep thinking Krampus is going to show up and Santa Claus does instead. So, I have a wonderful family and I have wonderful friends, and after what happened, last in January, you have to reach out and be with those people, because man, they were there for you when you needed it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about.
I absolutely 100% know. Yes, absolutely. I couldn't have got through my situation without my family and close friends, and I know you are the same way. So, welcome in, Teresa. Ghost Lincoln, Little Lone Prepper. Good to see you. But yeah, family is definitely a good thing, and that was good with my family with Christmas. Seeing the grandkids run around having a good time, and the kids, we do things a little different. We have I explained a little bit last night, but for anybody that wasn't on last night's stream, we do a thing called Elfster, and it's where everybody that participates, it's through the internet. It's an app, and you put whoever the participants in, you put their email address in, and then it mixes their names up, and you can put it on to where you don't get your spouse or whoever. You can make rules or whatever it is. And then it tells you. So like if you and I are in it, it would tell me who I got, and it would tell you who you got, but nobody else knows who got who. So it's like a Secret Santa thing.
It's like an AI Secret Santa.
Yeah.
I like
it. And then you could create an account through this Elfster, and you can put on there, you can put a wish list, and you can and everybody can see your wish list, but it gives the person who has you as a Secret Santa some ideas of what you want. So, and then obviously you find out when you have your Christmas party and you give away the gifts, you find out who who you got. So
yeah, no, that's cool. Well, when your family gets big, that's you have to go to a place like that. I mean,
well, we did because of the, having the 5 girls and the 1 boy and 9 grandkids. Not that we don't want to give them all, but 9. We used to spend a couple $100 on a couple of grandkids, and then we got more, so we can't continue spending a couple $100 on each grandkid because that's $2,000. Some people do. Right now, I'm not in a position without having a job. Still recovering from the brain surgery and doing all that kind of stuff. So, this works out good. One, because all the adults that are in it got to pick a name out of the hat, and they got so the grandkids all got stuff, a bunch of stuff.
Well, sure. So. Yeah. And again, I dig it, the kids, but when you get our age and you start having kids and grandkids, it just ain't about the damn presents anymore. Yep. It's just about and I know, man, you want to see all your grandbabies' eyes light up. You'd like to buy them all a new, PS9 or whatever fuck's out now, but
these kids don't want for nothing these days. Shit.
No, they don't.
My grandkids had more toys at 2 and 3 years old than I had my whole entire growing up. Yeah. It's crazy. So,
yeah, they get these cool ass guns now that make gun noises all by themselves. Man, mm-hmm. we had to make our own fucking gun noise.
Yeah, we went out to Grandpa's wood shop and made our own damn gun.
Hell, we went into the damn woods and picked up a stick that was shaped kind of like a machine gun.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. I remember my cousins coming down from New York, and one of my cousins, he's 3 days older than me, and so he would always come down, and we'd go into Grandpa's wood shop, and we'd make all kinds of stuff out of the scrap wood, and that kind of got me into my woodworking love, for woodworking is doing that. And obviously I took a big break in between that and now. So, but
that was always fun. That's funny, man.
We didn't have all the toys these kids have these days,
No, shit, no. Man, we do a big deal on stockings here. That's kind of our thing. We like to put up cool ass stuff in the stocking. And when I was a kid, I remember you might get a rubber ball and some jacks in your stocking,
mm-hmm.
or some shit like that, or maybe a yo-yo. But most of the time, it was an orange, an apple, a bag of mixed nuts, and some hard candy. That's what we got in our stocking. And so the stocking didn't matter if we picked up the damn stocking or not. That was like way late in the afternoon.
Oh yeah.
But I remember getting a baseball for Christmas one year. Dude, I was really happy about having a real regulation baseball.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we all had one. We just save up and pick up soda bottles and shit and go buy one in town. But man, it didn't take us long to wear that thing out, beat the hide off of it, and then he'd come in with duct tape all over it and whatever we had to do to keep it in one sort of round. But man, you get a new baseball at a time when you didn't think you was going to get a new baseball, man. You were like shedding in high cotton, boy.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I never had
kids. Dad used to buy like a present for the family, right?
Yeah.
We'd all get a little something, and I was the baller. I played, every sport known to man when I was growing up, and so my dad really loved that, man. He really pushed me into that. So, Dad always got me something ball related. I got a new mitt or a new bat or a football, or I remember one year he got me one of those throwback trampolines, that you threw the baseball at and throw it back to you. And he got me one of those, and that was like a big deal, man. I mean, it was a big deal. But, we didn't get 15 presents. We might get 1 or 2 presents, but, and now, man, I mean, it just continually keeps coming out from under the tree for these kids.
Absolutely. We said that when we started this Elster, and everybody got a grandkid because, it's just my wife and I and all the aunts and uncles, and so that saves everybody from having to spend a whole lot of money. And like I said, these kids, they want for nothing, So
yeah.
But they have all the gadgets, the gaming systems, and all this other shit. I remember my cousin coming down from New York, and he had a Sega Genesis, I think it was, and that's the only. I never owned one, and I still have never owned one. I'm not into that kind of stuff, but I just thought it was funny. World 2IC, welcome in, my friend.
Oh, ADRVT got her knife today. That's cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, did you see some of those knives Rural gave away?
Yeah.
Dude, they were beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah, I was seeing LLP's comment about the bag. We used to get those in church. Yeah, the fruit bag. It was a paper bag, and it had like apple, orange, and some nuts in it. But every kid in the church got one, man.
Yep.
We all used to get that. My father used to make. My dad used to do that. My dad had. Well, at one point he had 5 fruit stands, but we had a fruit stand from the time I was about 10, at least one, and it just got bigger and bigger. But my dad sold Christmas trees, and we made fruit baskets and those fruit bags for the churches every year, and it was a huge deal, man. We would start. I mean, Dad made thousands of fruit baskets and probably 10,000 of those little bags for all the church, and so. But we would start in like November, before Thanksgiving, start gathering up fruit and bags and baskets and ribbon and all the stuff we needed. And dude, we worked. My dad and my father passed in 06, and we were still doing it in 03, I guess was our last year we did it. And dude, we would work right up till Christmas Eve. I mean, till Christmas Eve that afternoon, and then we'd settle up what we owed each other and haul ass to the mall to hopefully we have enough money to get Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Holly, take care. Hopefully the husband gets to feeling better. She had to leave. Husband had a fever.
Yeah.
Hey, Mad Shad. Sorry. I'm competing with Mad Shad. I didn't know he was doing
it. Is he live?
So he's live now. So I apologize. So, but
well, Skull, Mad Shad. I'll come over and check you out in a minute.
Absolutely, Skull. But
appreciate you taking time to come by, though, brother.
Yes. Zombie Force, welcome in. PJ, good to see you. I have to relearn how to do all this live stream stuff. It's been so stinking long, so.
Yeah. Yeah, we got an adventure coming tomorrow night, dude. You ought to pop in tomorrow night if you want to. We're going, 0 Hour is going to have a 2-hour broadcast. Okay. And we're just open mic night. So you ought to pop in if you want to.
All right. And what time's that again?
We're going to start at 7 tomorrow. We usually start at 8, but we're going to start at 7, and then I think we're going till 9. So we're going to do 2 hours.
All right. Well, I'll
do an adventure.
Yeah, I got to figure out. I think I'll probably go a little earlier on my live day number 3, so that way I'm not stepping on nobody's toes. I hate doing that, so, but, and I'm getting back. I'm going to get back into watching others. I mean, being in people's lives and stuff like that. Not that I'm anybody, but I enjoy supporting other channels. And I did watch videos and stuff like that. I wasn't in too many live streams, but I'd watch the rerun and stuff like that. So, yeah. But Prepper Book Club, welcome in. Good to see you.
Prepper Book Club.
But yeah, so I stocked up throughout the year, and I still had maybe a couple things from last year that I wanted to definitely make sure that I came back and did this again. This coordinator said, "This getting dark early is for the birds. Wish I could have a long day, but cool weather."
Yeah, I'm with him on that.
It gets so stinking dark too early. I'm not liking it. Yeah, JD, that's what I heard. JD just not too far from me, but he said that we're supposed to get really high winds tomorrow night.
Yeah, it looks like y'all are going to get all kinds of crazy weather up there.
Yeah, I don't ever remember winter being like this. I mean, when it became winter, it got cold, it snowed, and I can't remember the last time we had snow for a long period of time. The last several years, we'd get a little bit of snow, it'd rain, it'd all go away, or it'd get warm. Just the other day, it was 50 degrees.
Yeah, y'all got that southern weather going on up there.
But
that's how it works down here, man. I mean, I live in the mountains, so we get snow and we get ice storms and we get all that shit. But generally down here, man, I'm still in the south. So if you just wait a day or two, the temperature will go back up and it'll all go away.
Yep.
That's how it works down here. But yeah, I got a friend of mine who lives near Detroit, and they got hammered last night or night before last.
Yeah, so today or tomorrow, Sunday, it's supposed to be 60 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to, it was 71 here today, dude. 71. I was out on
the end of December, so it's going to be 60 degrees. And then it's going to drop down into the low 30s and 20s for the next week.
We're at Mad Shed. You're the blizzard coming in off the lake up there, or coming in like from Chicago area?
Oh yeah, he gets it all from that direction. So I'm on the other side of Lake Erie from him. So
yeah, so you don't get as much of the lake effect. No,
because it has all the ground ahead of
right,
before it.
Right.
So he's on the other side. Yeah. Camel Carl, welcome in. Good to see you. He said he's just north of, or Camel Carl said he's just north of Detroit.
Yeah, I'd say he got a little snow a couple of days ago too. Then.
Yeah. Jen Dever says we that live in Ohio wait 5 minutes and the weather will change. Yeah, some days you can get 2-3 seasons in one day. We had 5 inches last week. Temp went up, melted it all last night. We had sleet, and that did a ground coating just enough to make people panic like the world was ending. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's what we get down here so many times. We're in that temperature belt where the ground temp will be below 32 and the air temp will be above 32. So when it snows, it melts and then it freezes again. When it hits the ground, that freezing rain shit. And dude, let me tell you, that shuts down a quarter inch of that.
Yeah.
Power lines, man, it's awful down here. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. I mean, nothing. You can't take a plow out on that. It don't do any good.
Yep. Welcome in, Grit and Grace, if I didn't say hello to you. Yeah, and then the grocery stores, people see it, we're going to have snow, and they go and freak out. Like, that's the whole thing about being prepared is that way you don't have to, that one snowstorm isn't going to change your lifestyle, You should always have milk in the refrigerator and bread, that and that's my goal for 2026 is to learn how to bake bread and do all that kind of stuff. So,
yeah, I've got one of those Coleman camp ovens, right? I've actually bought a new one. I have two now, but I got one that I've had for, hey, PJ, I've had for years. I mean, years. When I was a scoutmaster. And so I got on My Patriot Supply and ordered their bread mix in the number 10 can.
Yeah.
And I've got 2 bread pans that fit in that oven really well. And so that's one of my things I want to do. I ought to video that'd make a pretty good video. I want to practice doing it like I had no power, right? Like I had to make bread. So I need to try that. That's
Man Chat said all the pudding pops, beer, and toilet paper are gone. That when that happens around here.
Yeah, I've learned to figure out that the 3-day snowstorm down here, if I don't have a loaf of bread in the house, I can live 3 days without a loaf of bread.
Yep.
That's no problem.
Well, that's why I always keep a a notebook around. I got one on the refrigerator. When I get down to a half a loaf or whatever, I write it on the list. And when we go to the store, we'll pick it up. And we always have a loaf in the freezer, but you got to take that out and thaw it if you need to. But
yeah, that's funny. LLP's 100% right. We're both in North Carolina. We get them. Yeah, that's how it works down here. Yeah.
Rabbit said Indian flatbread is easy to make. Yep.
Yeah, and I love that shit, and I've never made it. I love flatbreads, man. What the hell's the Panera Bread used to make these flatbread pizzas. Mm-hmm. Dude, I would go down there and get one of those for lunch. That was the shit. And went in there the other day to get one. They don't make them anymore. Now I got to learn how to make flatbreads and make my own pizza.
We don't hardly ever buy pizza anymore. We make our own pizza.
Yeah,
at home. And I feel it's a lot better. So cheap, easy bread, self-rising flour, some butter, and some salt, and mix it together. And you put it in a frying pan, and you get flat bread. Yep.
Yeah, I've done it that way. Scouting, you can actually do it in water. You can make a really cool little round loaf in a frying pan with some water. We've done all that, back when I was Scoutmaster, we were teaching the boys how to cook. We did stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And and then, it's edible. It's just ain't nothing like that soft loaf of white bread from Wonder Bread and a jar of peanut butter, man. There's ain't nothing like it.
Yeah. That'll keep your belly full for a while.
Yeah, buddy. I'm a peanut butter junkie, man.
Well, during wintertime, I always make sure I make soups, so I got soups in the refrigerator and then we'll eat on it for a couple of days. And then what's left over, I bought these silicone molds that I'll pour the rest of it into them and I'll freeze them up. And then once they're frozen, I'll put them in Ziploc bags or I'll put them in the vacuum sealer and I'll vacuum them up. And if we want some, bean soup or chili or whatever soup we have, we'll pull it out and they're in perfect serving size. And
my wife makes a taco soup, man.
There you go.
And we got a huge, well, it's not as huge as it was. I've been eating on it for days, but yeah, man, that's I hit that stuff every night till we finish it off. But yeah, you can always freeze your soup, vegetable soup or whatever, freeze it, or hell, for that matter, you can can soup when you're canning.
I got chili in my prep room. I got chili. I got chicken noodle soup. Obviously not without the noodles in it. I got stuffed cabbage soup that I have, obviously without the rice in it. But so I mean, I got several different kinds. I got my freeze dryer up and running, and so I'm gonna start doing. I got the beef soup that I have now in the fridge. Whatever we have left there, I'm gonna freeze dry that and start freeze drying some soup as well. So.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's man.
Absolutely, world food talk.
Yeah, we end up when we get on food, we generally stay on it, don't we, Rural?
Yeah.
We like talking about food. Of course, we're all fairly large men, so I can understand why.
Yep. Hey, you need it to survive, so why not?
Yes, you do. Well, and again, we talk about that shit all the time when we're prepping. We talk about it. Hey, if you're going to work this hard, then you should put up something that you're going to enjoy eating.
Absolutely.
Right? And you should learn how to prepare what you have put up.
Yep.
You should know how to prepare it in a tasty manner.
And I'll be honest, I'm gonna ask this or answer this question from DZRT Goat. My thoughts on hardtack. I've made it a couple times. Back in the early military years, World War I or II, or the revolution, or not revolution, but Civil War, whatever. That's what they lived on. So I mean that got them through the hard times.
Yeah,
easy to make. But to go back on what I was going to say with my prepping when I started my journey of preparedness, I started off with like a lot of other preppers do. I went to the grocery store and I bought a bunch of canned goods and this and that and everything else, and I didn't want nobody to touch it because it was during the start of COVID and everything. I didn't want nobody to touch it because nobody knew what was going to happen.
Right.
And the next thing you know, I got a whole room full of stuff, and
Yep.
I'm like, well, we probably would start using this stuff because, even though it says Best Buy, it's not an expiration date. And I bounced it off my Ohio group. I was going through and reorganizing stuff. I'm like, hey, would you guys eat this if it was, a year past or 2 years past expiration date? And they're like, if as long as it's not bulging or this or that. And obviously you open it up and you do the smell test. And so, but I want to get through and utilize this stuff. And we do it great now.
That's we have a rotation policy here. When if I take something out of the cabinet, then we go to the pantry before we go to the grocery store.
Yep.
Right. So we put back in the cabinet what we've used, and then we make our list that we need to. Yeah, I hear you. Coffee.
Eat your cornbread.
Damn right, he's gonna eat his cornbread, Shad.
But no, I want to make one of those first in, first out can rotation wall mounts. You can put it behind the door, mount it on the wall.
And then you pull from the bottom and load from the top. Yeah, those are cool. My wife has a really cool system. She writes the date, the month, and the year on the can when we buy it, not the expiration date.
Yep.
So, but she puts the month and when we buy it, and then you go to the lowest date because sometimes it gets mixed up on the shelf, especially when I go pull stuff off the shelf. And especially when it comes to, of course, I don't know why the hell we waste time writing it on peanut butter. I eat peanut butter like damn. So
I write the Best Buy date on the front of the can. That way, I can see it, and I'm picky about my pantry. I make sure it's all. I mean, it looks like a damn grocery store because everything's faced and everything, but you can see the date, and we have.
Oh, you froze up.
I got three spaces. I got my working cabinetry where we can do it every day. Did we glitch a little bit?
I think you're on a little bit of a delay. You're doing the Kung Fu movie thing.
Huh. Well, let's see here. Is it still delayed?
Well, your side is. I think I don't know. Say something.
Hello.
No, you're back on time now. It's caught back up.
All right.
Yeah. You had a little glitch there. It was like watching an old Kung Fu movie, man.
Yeah. So we have our everyday working pantry, and then we have our in the hallway. It's a double door pantry, and that's where a lot of our baking stuff is, but that's where our backup stuff is. And then downstairs in the basement, we have our prep room where our long term and then extra storage stuff. So
that's how we do it here.
Yep.
And, I mean, it's just logical. It makes sense. And then of course I have those big buckets I've purchased from different different companies crammed everywhere. Anywhere I got space, I got one crammed.
Yeah, well, I got those 27-gallon black totes with the yellow lids. I got those underneath all my shelves full of oats and wheat berries and all kinds of stuff. So it's just logical. And again, after hanging out with each other as much as we do, we've kind of picked up each other's habits. Oh yeah. Well, so what I discovered when I said this last night when I got my 2 new freezers, and I was taking stuff out of my old freezers and reorganizing the new ones, and I found that I had a lot of beef that I didn't know I had. So I've got my list out, my paper, and I started writing everything down. And then next week or this coming week, I'm going to type up my Excel spreadsheet, and I'll have that ready to go. And our new rule is we're not going to be buying any. We don't need to buy beef
Right.
for the next probably year. So
Yeah, because
until the next time I get a cow. So
well, the freezer burn. It's not that the beef goes bad in the freezer; it just starts tasting funny after it's been in there too long.
well, so this stuff is all from last year. So obviously,
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I don't even remember even getting the cow last year. Obviously, I had my brain surgery in July, and we got the cow in July. I don't ever remember getting it. So
Yeah.
it's not even it's just the year, you know. So
Yeah, a year shouldn't be. I mean, if it's wrapped correctly and you put
it's
it away,
vacuum sealed. It's all vacuum sealed, and it's heavy
yeah,
duty.
so you should be all right a year.
Yeah. So
But
yep,
yeah,
definitely gonna start working our freezers out and go from there. So welcome in, Dan H. Good to see you.
that. Yeah, good to see you, Dan.
But yeah, so you still making your woodworking signs and stuff?
Yeah. I give away a couple the other night, and I give away some of the stuff I've had in inventory for a little while.
Yeah.
And but I got a buddy I work with who just remodeled his bathroom, and his wife's not real happy with the little spot that's like 36 by 12 inches. And he said, man, I'm going to buy a sign. I said, don't buy a sign. Let me make you a sign. So hopefully I get time tomorrow before I get settled in the wood shop, watching football, to go to the wood shop for a minute.
Yeah.
But my big thing is making the stencils. When I do the stencils, I can turn the signs out fairly quickly now.
Yeah.
But man, getting the computer out and setting up the stencil and then painting it, and it just I hate doing it, man. I just hate sitting in front of the damn computer anymore.
Yeah.
But I got to do it. This guy's pretty special to me, so I promised him I'd do it. I'm going to do it.
Welcome in, Fish Sticks.
Yeah, Fish Sticks, good to see you.
Mario, good to see you. Where'd that comment go? What's the name of this channel? Devil Dawg Prepper.
Dog, DAWG, Mario. Well, there you go, Teresa. Teresa, type it in.
There you go.
Hey.
Yeah, I slowly learning the whole laser engraver ordeal.
Yeah, I seen your Ton Tavern sign. Man, that was beautiful.
Teresa, drop Half-Ass Ready's channel, if you would, please. Or any of the other mods.
Oh, okay. Half-Ass Ready. Hold on.
He says, I'm not that dumb. I wasn't implying that. I did. You never know.
You never know. But yeah, that Ton Tavern sign you made for the Marine Corps birthday was absolutely beautiful.
I made one for you, so I spoiled the surprise. I got to get it out to you. So
yeah, man, that's awesome, man. That thing's beautiful. Yeah, I love that. I seen that.
Don't link. Where'd it go? Don't link half-ass.
Don't link half-ass. Link the whole ass.
Oh, don't drop. Drop the link half-ass. Yeah. Oh, all right. Yeah, pushing too many buttons.
Yeah.
But no, I enjoy doing the laser engraving stuff. It's the computer does everything, so it helps me out. It's not physical work on my behalf, and even if I'm dealing with my headaches that I get all the time, I can just put the wood in there and walk away and go relax.
And go somewhere and relax for a minute.
Sub to the jackass behind you.
Yeah. That's my buddy there. So, my brother-in-law designed that logo for me.
That is awesome.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job, man. I kind of told him what I wanted, and he done it. And yeah, and I'm married to it now. Yeah, it's what I'm going to get when I do my coffee mugs and my shirts. I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do.
There you go.
And yeah, you do, Ghost. You need to get your engraving going again. So, is that you got like a CNC setup on that, Ghost? You got like so you put it in and then the machine engraves it for you, or how does that work? Thank you, Shad. I'm not a moderator on this channel. I don't think. I don't know. Could check.
Let me see here.
Nope. Yep, I am too. I could have dropped it myself. Sorry, Chad. I didn't mean to make you do that. I could have done it myself. I forgot I was a mod on your channel.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Teresa's on that like white on rice anyway, man. She's an awesome moderator. She was the first person I made a moderator on my channel.
Yeah. Yeah, she's when I was on YouTube all the time. Every time I turned around, she was on that channel. So
yeah, she's good. She's good. Grit is too. Grit and Grace. Grace is pretty damn on it too.
And her channel has exploded. Holy crap! I didn't realize it. She hardly had any subs when I was doing it, and then I go back there and started watching some of the videos, and holy crap, she surpassed me big time now.
Yeah, so, man, she grew quick.
That's good. I like seeing that. So
well, me too. But you know, her animals are so damn funny. You can't help but look at them.
Yeah.
And then when she started coming on some of the shows and stuff, and then started making her videos, I mean, the lady definitely knows what she's talking about.
Yep.
And she's always fun to have on the show too. She's funny.
Yep, you're right. Whirl. Grace is awesome and has an amazing channel. Absolutely.
Well, you know, and that's another one. Rural is just so giving on his live especially on Wednesday night. He's just so. I mean, he plugs everybody that comes in. Rural's really good about getting your name out there, in the people that we know, the circle we run with.
Yeah,
and then it kind of spreads. But again, you gotta have decent content, or people just ain't going to sub. Or they might sub, but they're not going to stay.
Yeah.
You know, you got to have good content.
Well, you know, I mean, I look at mine. I think I'm at. Let me see here. What am I at? I am at 608 subscribers. I think before I took my break, I was at 625. So I lost some subscribers, but I'll get them back. But you know, it was never my my goal to make a living off of this. It was just to get the word out and to meet fellow like-minded people, which I have, and I enjoy doing this stuff. So I'm glad I'm back, and we'll see where it goes. So
yeah, it's going to go where it's going to go. I mean, you know, I know we all like to sit around and bitch about YouTube and talk about the algorithms and all that. But at the end of the day, man, if people don't enjoy listening to you, or people get tired of your stuff, then they're not going to stay with you, you know?
Yep, absolutely. Well, you know, I think that I can put just as much information out there and as much useful information out there as someone that has 1 million subscribers, you know?
Right. Yeah, and you do.
Yep. Welcome in, Dave's Place. Good to see you. You know, I didn't know where it was going to go when I started this. You know, I had a YouTube, not a YouTube channel, but I was on YouTube for many years, and then met the Ohio group through Vision, and then going to the Bug Out Weekend the first year, and the second year I decided I was gonna. That pushed me to start making videos. And so, it is what it is. So Absolutely, Grit and Grace. I do too, as well. She said she appreciates all her subs. Absolutely.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine is always after me to create a channel, but I have no clue what to do. I know how to do a lot of different things, but you have no idea if people would even care. Well,
it ain't about if they care or not, Cornelator. It really ain't.
Freddie and I were talking before I went live, and we were discussing my break and everything. And he's like, you know what? Who gives a shit? It's your channel. You talk about what you want, and if people listen, people listen. If they don't, they don't. So So.
Yeah, like I said, you do you, dude. And again, man, and it's funny because you may say the same shit that has been said 25 times, but for some reason, some YouTube viewer, whether it's an algorithm or whatever it is, pops on and hears you say it, and it sinks in, man. They understand it. They love it. So
absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna get back into making some videos and stuff like that. And Dan, you say it right. It's not about the putting out the content. It's about putting out the way that you make someone's new understanding the topic. Yeah, and I want to tell people how I do things. It may be different than Half-Ass Ready does it. It may be different than Vision Preparedness does it, or Mad Shad, or Dan H, or whatever. So everybody tweaks their stuff their own way, So
but no doubt. It's and again, the thing about it is, when you get down to the devil in the details, we'll give you an idea on how we do things.
Yep.
But jump in that comment section and talk to people. Talk to the guys you go. Make comments on those people's channels that you follow, and ask questions. Dig in. If you connect with someone, use that connection, man. I mean, we're all here trying to make this a better world, especially in this genre of YouTube. But
what doing my channel when I did it was not just to talk to people and get my word out, but it was for me as well, because it got me pushing to do the things, instead of just sitting here talk about it. Obviously I have to think about it, and it got my mind going on what I need to do. And then I went out and did it, and then I make my lives, or I do my videos or whatever. So it gets you going as well. So while I'm out there doing my channel for everybody else, it's also for me as well. So
yeah, no, and it's therapy, man. It's therapeutic. With the situations that happened to you and I both, you just need to reach out and talk to the world sometimes, man.
Have a good one, Blackbird.
See you, Blackbird.
Metal says, I've never been a prepping channel. I'm mostly a music channel. I try to prep. That's all. There you go.
And that game on, man. Look, I'm a bit of a metalhead myself, Metal. So I do like some. I like him and Camo Carl are always popping up some old metal tune that I forgot about, and they post it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that song. It's a great song.
Yep. But everybody has their own niche and what they're good at, and great ideas,
Yeah.
I got a lot of ideas. I might not be good at some of the stuff, but at least I got the ideas and I can share it, and somebody else might be good at it,
Right. Yeah, I know when I made I did a video on making my Faraday cage out of a garbage can, metal garbage can, and it was funny, man. I got a lot of thumbs ups, and I got a lot of, hey, did you do this? And I got a lot of it's a waste of time stuff too. But yeah, man, it was it was cool though, because, man, honestly, I just threw my hat in the ring on that one. I had no idea what I was doing, and then the more I did it, now I understand Faraday cages a lot more after making one.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, my gardening, when I started my gardening, I never really. I mean, I've always tried gardening, but I tried something different with my 5-gallon buckets, and I'll be damned, it worked, and I'd have never done it had it not been for YouTube and trying to make videos for my channel and trying something different,
Yep. Well, and I know a guy.
If you like vision, I know a guy, and then use them to help you with the info. There you go.
Yeah. That's. I mean, again, but look, people will see through bullshit if you come on.
Yep.
If you come on and as an expert and you're not an expert, somebody's going to call you on that. So
most of us have seen it with other channels, So
yeah, and again, you don't have to be an expert to put out content, but if you're in our field, it's like we'll take Grace for instance on Grit and Grace. She does a lot of food stuff, and if she put out something on canning that's going to get you dead from unalive from food poisoning, she don't need to be putting that out. So I know Grace well enough to say that I don't think she would do that. She would, but in the field we're in and the content we're putting out, people's lives could depend on it. So yeah, don't be a half-ass expert. If you're going to be an expert,
I tell you what, my number one video, I believe, still to this day, is my canning of pineapple.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Oh, there you go, KP. Put a little pressure on
him. I am an expert in underwater basket weaving.
That is yet to be proven, sir.
So that's where you call someone's ass out right there, because I've yet to see it as well.
Yet to be proven. Yet to be proven, sir. I'm not doubting you, but the proof's in the pudding, Big Daddy.
You have to have class at Bug Out Weekend now. Yep. What's going on, Tactical Multi Top? Good to see you.
Hey, TNT. What's up, buddy? Hope you're feeling better.
I'd like to get more video and drone footage, but a whole different beast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. We had so many people down here after Helene, man, putting drone footage on the YouTube that, man, I had a hard time. Of course, again, I had to wait 60-something days after Helene before I got internet back here.
Yeah.
Before I could really, really watch a lot of stuff on YouTube and whatnot. But yeah, man, I'm a big fan of that. I don't know how to fly a drone, and probably something I have so many damn expensive hobbies anyway. That's exactly what I need to get into is drones. That would probably put me in divorce court.
Well, so I believe it was Vision that said something when we were talking with the Ohio group, and I just looked it up. So DJI, which is a drone manufacturer, the U.S. government enacted a de facto ban on DJI drones.
It sure did. One of the biggest. Well, they're the best drones that you can get for the money, but they are all made in China. Yep. Every one of them, every stinking component in it. And hello, Gypsy.
Hey, Gypsy, welcome in.
I hadn't seen that name in a minute.
No, we have not done the giveaway yet.
That's our buddy from India was in last night.
Yeah. Yep.
What kind of drones you get, Prepper Book Club? JDI?
Well, I've seen those at, I think it was Sam's Club had them.
Yeah.
And
I
thought about getting one, but
I got a kid that used to work for me who just got his license, and the whole time he was studying everything, he was always talking about it.
Yeah.
But apparently they have different grades.
Yeah.
But for whatever grades you get in the JDI ones, they're the best for that money. They're just nobody makes them better than they do for any price group you're in. And but we have the technology to make them here, and we should be making them here. I mean, I look, this tariff stuff and embargoes, and it's such a mixed emotions for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I was a young man, there were textile mills and parts places and plants all around here in Western North Carolina where people made things here in America. And now they're not there anymore. And they started closing after the NAFTA agreement. And I would love to see us doing things here in America again. But you struggle as a working man to afford some stuff. And the thing about some of that cheap Chinese shit, you can afford it. You can have something that you normally probably wouldn't have. I mean, if 2A stuff, Second Amendment stuff, you know, the red dots and scopes and everything the mounting rings and all the stuff we buy. And, you know, we just don't make it here as much as, and if you get one that's made here, it's super damn expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's quality, but, you know, I don't know. I would like to see more of that stuff made here.
Well, I was just talking to my daughter about this today because she wanted to know why everything's this and that everything is so expensive. And I told her, you know, and everybody wants top pay, you know, from the little guy to the big guy. Everybody thinks that they deserve to be making $50 an hour. Well, they don't understand that if you're making $50 an hour, your stuff is going to be more expensive because the company has to be able to make money in order to pay you your $50 an hour. So the price of the bottle of water is going to be outrageous.
Yeah.
So you're making, if everybody made $50 an hour, your bottle of water is going to cost you $100. You know, so not saying that gives these companies a right to take their stuff across the seas. You know, they everything should as much as it can be made here.
Yeah,
but not everything. You're not going to make $50 an hour in a packing plant, you know, or whatever. It's they're entry-level jobs for a reason.
That's what I like about the tariffs. I mean, honestly, it makes the Chinese stuff cost as much as the American stuff would. Mm-hmm. And, you know, puts us on a more level playing field. There's parts of it I like a lot. Parts of it, and again, look, I've never been a financial genius. Thank God I married one. But, you know, or I wouldn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. But we can't compete on the world stage when China, they don't even have to pay you. They just have to give you a place to live and food, right? So there's no money coming out of their pocket. Yep. It's hard to compete in that neighborhood.
Absolutely. And it's not going to happen overnight. You know, if they bring these companies back, it's going to take them years to build the factories or to get the factories back up and running and everything. So, we'll just have to see where it goes. So,
yeah. Like I said, I mean, you know, Scott Tennant was on TV the other night talking about it. You know, 26 should be a good year for American.
Yeah,
but we'll see, man. I mean, you know, we'll see. See what kind of roadblocks get thrown our way. You know.
All right. We're getting at the hour mark.
Yeah, we are.
So we'll continue to chit chat, but for those that came here for the drawing, let's get the drawing out of the way and watch everybody leave. So, this is what we're going to be drawing for tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Gerber three knife set. And it's the it comes with an Air Ranger, a EVO Junior, and a Paraframe 1 knife. Like I said, made by Gerber. So let me get this drawing tool over here, and we will get going. Oh, let me make this the main screen.
There you go.
So the word for tonight is elves. You want to be in the drawing? Type the word elves.
Yeah, Nick, you got to have a baby food knife. Got to have a baby food knife.
Devil Dawg Prepper, state the rules. The rules are you live in the lower 48 states. And for those in like Jules or the new friend from India, we'll figure something else out. I'm not shipping it out of this country or Alaska or Hawaii. So if you win and you are not in the lower 48 states, then we will figure it out one way or the other. So yes, Mario, they are from Sam's Club.
Yeah, they don't sell that one in Walmart. Hell, I don't know if they even sell that one online anywhere with all three of them in one pack.
No, Teresa. Once you win, you're done for the 12 days of Christmas. To make it fair for everybody. Thank you for reminding me on my rules. So, Meadow, you cannot win the knives. Since you won yesterday, you won the Midland Emergency Radio. So, we got 30 in the chat. We got 24 entries. We'll give it a minute, and then we will draw. Let's see if we can hit 30 entries. But I hope everybody's enjoying my 12 days of Christmas and me being back on YouTube. I'm certainly enjoying it. Welcome in at the truth. Got 25 entries. Let's get 5 more, and then we will draw. 26, 4 more. As soon as we hit that 30, I will push the draw button. And I don't know how some of these big channels do it, like Pinball Preparedness. Holy crap, man.
Dude. Yeah, I love pinball, but I don't even comment when I go over there.
Yeah.
Half the time, I can't even read the chat. It's going by so fast. I just have to listen to him.
Well, you can always come on my channel and you can read every chat. So
there you go.
3 more. We need 3 more entries, and we'll draw.
Come on, Magic, get in there.
Who's here? Somebody here? The dogs are letting me know my wife is home.
Yeah.
Well, go see her. Let me get 2 more entries, and we will draw. It's a good knife set. It's one I carry. I carry the Air Ranger on me as my EDC. So 1 more entry, and I'm going to push it. I'm going to push the button. Nick Easy said, sounded like a chicken. Yeah, that was my dog. Juan Perez, make sure you type in the word elves on the screen for a chance to win. Well, there you go, Magic. I'll push it when I hit 30. When I see 30. That's right, Magic. Can't have too many knives. One more entry. Come on now. I got 40 people in the chat and 29 entries. I just need one more. One more person. Oh, there we go.
That's Spawn took care of it.
Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Camo Carl. Check that
Camo
out.
Carl. Congratulations. Let's see here. Oh, where did I go?
Oh, you got it. You got this figured out.
There we go. Camo, if you could send me an email to Devil Dawg Prepper at gmail.com with your name and your mailing address and the gift that you won, and I will get that out. I'll write this down.
Well, you can't say that no more, Camo Carl. You are the winner, baby. Hey, Happy Mac.
All right, let me get rid of this. Remove. Stop sharing. All right. It's always fun. I love giving stuff away.
Yeah, man.
Back to the chat. Yes, congratulations, Camo. You don't have an email, but Shad and Vision know my phone number. All right, I will get with them to get with you to get your address. So. Grenadier says, Devil Dawg, raffle off a bag of sticky dog poop. That'll probably be the only thing I'd ever win. Yeah. Yes, Happy Mac, welcome in.
Yeah.
You're absolutely welcome, Camo.
Yeah, good job, Camo Carl.
I got 10 more days, 10 more giveaways.
Yeah.
I think the last.
Yeah, we only do one, Truth.
Yep, one giveaway a day. I'm just a small channel. Everything comes out of my pocket, so got to spread it out over 12 days. So, but my last gift for the drawing is something that I made, so it'll be really nice, and I will leave it at that. So.
Well, I've seen some of the stuff you make. It's pretty awesome.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, yeah, again, man, I understand that woodworking stuff, man. It gets, it becomes a sickness. You just, you just get so involved in it sometimes.
Is it a new truck? Yeah, no. I'm good, but not that good. I can't be making no truck.
I'll make him a wooden truck.
There you go.
Yeah.
Always fun win a giveaway. Yep.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah. It is. Not that I would know, but but it's fun. It's fun giving stuff away, man. We had a good time. It's cool when you get the stuff. It's always cool to get a message back from whoever you sent it to. And
yep.
They say, oh, it's really cool, man. I'm glad you – because it's one thing looking at it on a picture on the screen, and then it's another thing when you actually get it in your hand.
Well, and when I pick these gifts out, to give away, I want people to use them. I don't want them to leave them in the package, and so when I pick them out, I look at what people could use and if they'll use it or not. So one, because it's my money, so I got to make sure that I'm not wasting it. So
Right.
And I did learn last year, holy crap, some of the stuff that I mailed out for the 12 days of Christmas, it cost more to mail the damn thing almost than what the package cost.
Yep. Yeah, I spent almost $50 mailing out the 2 prizes I gave away. But Rural, he gave away a pile of stuff on Workshop. He spent like damn near $300 mailing stuff out.
Well, I got a new shipping thing that I'm looking into that uses UPS and FedEx and USPS, but at a discounted rate. So I'm gonna look into that to see how that works out. With my woodworking and everything, but with this as well. So.
Yeah, it's even more to ship it to like you, Metal Spawn. My gosh, when you go to shipping over the border, whoo, man, it gets really stupid.
Yep. Shipping is usually ridiculous. Yeah, I mailed a cutting board to the West Coast, and it was crazy the amount of money it cost. But
yeah,
when I do my woodworking, I let the customers know. Obviously, shipping is on them before they order the board or whatever they order.
Right.
So, which is like anything else. You order and you pay the shipping. So,
well, that's the thing, man. When you do wood stuff's heavy. So when you're paying by the pound, it goes up quick.
There you go, Jules. Got notified my prize from World has arrived at my pickup spot in the States. Awesome.
Hoorah. If you get out of the blizzard and go down there and pick it up now.
Going to be building custom cutting board countertops for the wife this spring. Awesome.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Canada's shipping was nuts, and they stole the shipment. Wow. I did eBay for 25 years as a power seller. I witnessed the mail become crazy expensive. Yep.
Yeah, it just keeps going up too, man. Yeah, I try to ship anything. I ship UPS instead of USPS. It's just generally it's cheaper depending on what it weighs, and it's more dependable. Did you lock up again there, DD? Yeah, there you are. You're back.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm having issues.
Yeah. Yeah. But.
All right, folks. I'm trying to keep this at an hour, so it is 1 and 13 minutes. So I'm going to say goodnight to everyone. I will see you all tomorrow. Let's shoot for I'll probably do like a 6 o'clock tomorrow. I don't know. Time may change, but I don't want to step on Half-Ass Ready and the gang their time. So I appreciate you guys all being here. If you do me a favor and smash the like button, come back and put a comment. I don't care what you put. You can put Merry Christmas. You can put the number 1. You can put a happy face. I don't care. Just put something. And I appreciate you guys' time. And with that being said, your last words from you, Half-Ass Ready?
Tell the ones you love that you love them.
All right. Well, just stand by. I'm going to say goodbye or close this off, and we'll talk here in a minute. So with that being said, y'all stay safe, stay vigilant, stay prepped. We'll see you tomorrow.